Horda and Yi. Ito naman sa Sanjuan Knights for Coach Randy. Nagbalasa uli and making his first start is Macmac Cardona alongside Lester Reyes, Larry Rodriguez, John Wilson, and Mike Ayunayon. Ang ating first five ay hatid sa atin ng Tanduay around 5 years. Tibay ng loob, tibay ng Tanduay. We are entering game number 4 of the national finals of your 2019 Maharlika Pilipinas home team will have first crack at the basket here. Martin Javier, Christian Luanzon, Nicky Viola completing your broadcast team. And Macmac Cardona right away finding Ayunayon for the triple. Will not work.
Team who has led the rebounding in all of the first 3 games has won.
Yeah.
And a big part of why it's Bogart Raimundo, as you see Reyes showing the muscle, and rightfully so. I like the fact that they went to their offense early, had about 6 or 7 seconds remaining in the shot clock, where in game 3, this was the nice time by Cardona with that baby dunk by Reyes. Nonetheless, still 2 points, but really Davao.
One out, 11 seconds to shoot for the blue shirts. Oh, Wilson dancing for the step back three. It sticks. John Wilson with a three-pointer. And baking, losing both. Our 3-point shot off the game is brought to you by Casino Active.
Una niya na hindi mag-coach nung nakaramdam siya ng sama ng pakiramdam ng game 3 dahil mas gusto niya na mag-focus ang kanyang players sa laro instead ng alalahanin pa.
I believe that was game 2, but they gave up 50 as well. So the important thing for against San Juan is that first of all you be aggressive and you make your free throws, because this is a team that usually fouls a ton of times.
But 2 out of 4 on the trip is Bonbon Custodio earlier. Marquis getting on the scoreboard with a 2 points. Mainit pa rin si John Wilson. That's another step back 3 points para sa Tigers now in the ball game. Powerade is the official hydration partner of the Mpbl Datu Cup.
Terzo had 10 points in the game, all in the first half of game 3. Nice move by Larry Rodriguez, and it looks like intentional. It turned out to be good for them to stop the fast break. This was the move by Larry Rodriguez.
Look at this move, muscling his way in, backing down on Bogs Raimundo. Our offensive play off the game is brought to you by Casino. Passing it anyway to Wamar. Wamar, nasa taas. Close by Calo. Here's the kick out. Wilson fakes it. Settles in for a 3. That's too strong. And Custodio gets the rebound. Quick outlet for Marquis. Hinabol ni Ayunayon. Doesn't matter. Marquis is able to score.
Might have been fouled too, but no call by the official. But a good job by Marquis, still concentrating on the shot. Nice effort by Ayunayon.
And you see the frustration right after.
Pass.
The alley-oop coming from the Sanjuan Knights. That was Larry Rodriguez and Mike Ayunayon connecting. And that basket by Mike Ayunayon gives them the 8-point advantage. Tignan natin yung connection dito.
Well, this is the thing we were talking about. You got to put pressure on the ball and make it harder for the passer. Take away vision. Anytime you have an athletic guy in Ayunayon, when he skies high, he's going to finish at the 5 games in the playoffs, had an average of 7 to 8 minutes per game. But starting in that game 2 after losing game 1 in that Manila series, it has been a different story. Played almost 30 minutes in that pivotal game 3.
And before game 3, ang total ni Joner Clarito was 9 points in the first 2 games. Terzo though, bumawi para dito sa Tigers on the 3-pointer right off the timeout. But we've got another foul here called against Eman Calo.
You know, we mentioned earlier in terms of the X factors of the team, this was that led to the foul, or to the shot rather. But we talked about Clarito and Bogart Raimundo. Game 1. So that game, leading rebounder, 1 of 2 was Clarito. Second game, Raimundo started, had 10 rebounds, shared the leading rebound with Marquis, also had 10. Won that game also. Game 3, Clarito, 18 rebounds.
Wow.
Rebounding department as a team, won game 3. That's why it's very crucial para sa dalawang koponan to control the boards, to be whoever controls it, and by the numbers itself, will win this game.
Okay, rebounding will be a key factor here. Yan ang susubaybayan natin dito as we would like to acknowledge Go for Gold. Let us support our Filipino athletes right here at the coverage. That That is a basket here for the Davao Occidental Tigers, trimming the lead down to 3 points. 5 straight points off the timeout para dito sa Davao Occidental.
Good execution that time to open up a shot by La Bocha, who has seen by Wamar.
And Orlan Wamar missed game number 2. That came with a loss for the Sanjuan Knights. That has been instrumental all season long for Coach Randy Alcantara, getting the basket there. And the fire extinguisher, preventing the 5-0 run of the Tigers.
Well, they missed him the first 2 games of this series. Second game, especially when they lost. And when he came back here in San Juan, which he played in game 3, Carlo misses a 3. He had some big moments, especially in the second half, where they're scoring.
Here's Joseph Terzo. Too strong. There's a push underneath
By Heruta.
Oh, si Aaron Heruta ang tatawagan dito. Sa kanya nakaturo yung mga referee natin. So Sanjuan Knights now in the penalty with 16.5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Si Eman Calo ngayon ang titira sa free throw. Chance to trim the lead before we end the opening quarter. Natin LGR, the official outfitter of the Mpbl Datu Cup. First one falls for Eman Calo, who had a big game number 1. Pero ever since that start, he has been coming off the bench in the last 2 games for Coach Don.
Well, that's because they opted to go for that big lineup with Bogart Raimundo, which has pretty much been their lineup all season long. That front court in Markgi, La Horda, and Bogs Raimundo, and not to mention the struggles of Leon La Horda, who is a part of our second mythical team in the league, has been really struggling all throughout the playoffs. From 13 points per game, only about 5 to 6 points per ball game. A big drop for the starter.
But let's see, with their backs against the